Hi everyone and welcome to Brick Arena, and this time I've got another Lego haul for you, and I'm doing this one really so that I can get my recent purchases into my store and out of the way so that I can get cracking with a good parting out video that I keep being asked for. So without further ado, let's start with the first set. And the first set is this. It's 10704. Some of you might recall that I picked one of these up in a previous haul, and I had previously bought about, I don't know, 10-20 of these in the past. And I picked it up because it was, I think it was around £20. But about a week, 2 weeks ago, I was in my local Tesco, which is a supermarket chain in the UK, and I spotted these for just over £16, which I thought was a great deal. And you know, they're great sets to part out with 900 pieces in them. £16 seemed to make it a no-brainer to me. So I picked up one of those. Now, of course, I didn't only just pick up one. I picked up one in a previous haul, and I managed to get another 9 to go with that to make up 10 to make it kind of worth parting out. So just give me a second to get these on the desk and I'll be back with the next set. So on to the next set, which I managed to pick up on that same visit to the Tesco store, and that was this set. And again, I've bought this before. This is 70609, but this time I thought it was an incredible price at Tesco. And these I think originally retailed for £25, and in Tesco these were just £8. And they've got this coal minifigure in, which seems to be really popular, so I thought I'd pick up a bunch of those. So I managed to pick up 8 of those. So give me a second to get those on the table and I'll be back. So I've got those up on the table now. Some of you who are eagle-eyed might notice that a couple of these are actually open, and that's just because as soon as I get the sets, I start typically to list out the minifigures on my various outlets, and so some of those have actually been sold while I've been waiting to do the haul. So I had to open the boxes on a couple of those and get those minifigures sent out. Now the next thing that I've been getting is, well, I had been looking for these minifigures. Now my local Tesco, where I got all of these from, still doesn't even have these out on display. So these have been a real pain to come by. And of course, the big one that everybody's looking for is the policeman, who, as we all know, we only get one per box. So it's a highly sought after figure. Any boxes that you would see in the stores tend to have been rifled through, so all of the police officers taken, because it's widely publicised exactly where the police officer is in the box. But I went to a local toy store and asked them if they had a sealed box, and they very kindly went out the back and brought a sealed box out. They knew exactly what I wanted it for, and they let me have a little feel. And this actually wasn't in the position that has been widely claimed that it's in, although it was only 1 or 2 spaces away from that. So I believe this is the police officer. I don't know for sure, so let's open it right now and check and see what we got. Oops. And it is indeed the police officer. So I'm not going to hold up the whole figure, but hopefully you can see there, that is the torso of the police officer. I'm not going to put them together in this particular video, but really glad to pick that particular figure up. So let's put him to one side a second. So that was a good fan. I'm just really happy to get one for myself. I know there's lots of people, particularly sellers like myself, if you get an opportunity, you see a lot of boxes, it's very tempting to, you know, take all of the police officers. And I probably would have been tempted to do that myself. I actually think it's a little bit wrong in some ways. I don't like what Lego did at all in this particular instance. I think putting one figure per box is, I don't know, it just causes problems, and I think, I understand that probably a lot of kids won't particularly be interested in that particular one. It's more for the older collectors who will be keen to get it, but anyway, just my personal thoughts. I think there should be, you know, 2 or 3 per set of each figure, personally. While I was in Tesco, they also had some poly bags out, and this is 30531. It's a Ninjago poly bag. No idea when it came out, to be honest, but didn't have it, so I thought I'd pick it up. And these were £4 each in Tesco, but I think if you bought 2, you got them for £7, I think. And so this was the other poly bag that I got at the same time. This is 30542. This is the pug that I know a lot of people were very keen on, and it just picked one up for myself. Didn't pick those up to resell at those kind of prices. I also did pick up another set again at the same time in Tesco. This set, which is 75195, and this was down to £11. I think these are normally 16 or 17, so I thought that wasn't a bad price to pick these up. I'm not normally a huge fan of those, but just picking it up for the minifigures, I thought it was an interesting little set. So next up, we have a little order from Lego Shop at Home. So let's see what we've been getting in here. Just get rid of all the bubbles. And really what I was after in this little set, as many of us would have been after, was this little set. This is the Minifigure Factory, and this was the Lego freebie with orders over £50 in the UK. I imagine it was over $75 in the US, but I might be wrong. Nice little giveaway. Seen some good reviews of it. Nice little Lego employee minifigure in there. So I thought that was a really nice set to pick up. Now, of course, in order to get that, I had to spend £50, and to be honest, there wasn't a huge amount that I was after. But one set that I was keen on is this. I think this is a great looking set. I always tend to like the Ideas sets anyway, to be honest. And this is done by some fellow YouTubers with the Brick Bros UK. Big shout out to those guys. Good pair of guys, do some great reviews. If you don't know the channel, do check it out. And this just looks great. I mean, it's quite a long way from the original design that the Brick Brothers UK came up with, in that now we get 2 cycles, we get extra minifigures, I believe. But a great looking set. That's 21314. So I picked that up so that I could hit the £50 mark. Now, of course, that's only £30 in the UK, so I have to make it up with some things. So I decided just to get some of the Series 18 minifigures. Now, I have had a little feel of these, and I don't think there's a police officer in there. In fact, there's probably some duplicates. But I thought it was worth just, you know, filling up the order with those, because I need them all anyway, to be honest. So it doesn't matter if I get the odd duplicate. It's not a big problem. But I also hit the online ordering at a great time when you got 2 freebies. So not only did I get the Minifigure Factory as a freebie, I also got the Easter Bunny set as a freebie. And of course I've already got some of those, so that will go into my store. So let me just put the police officer over there, because there's something else which is a little unusual for me that I've been picking up, and I picked this up just today. And some of you who watch my channel will know that occasionally I'll pick up a second-hand box of bricks or something that I can use in building. So I keep an eye out on sort of Facebook and things like that. and I saw an offer for some Lego nearby, and this is what it was. It is, I believe, because the listing didn't state what it was, but it is a dropship, I believe. I can't remember the set number, but it actually came out originally with another vehicle that was a walker, I believe. So this is odd in that there's never any stickers applied to any of the set. There's no minifigures with it, of course, but this was £5. So I thought that was a great buy for £5. Really couldn't turn it down at that. I had a little look today, and the set second hand was going for about £350, I think. Of course, that would be with all of the minifigures and both vehicles. So £5 in comparison is an incredible buy. So got that really because of the price. Not a huge fan of the vehicle, if I'm honest. I might not even keep it. I'm not sure what to do just yet, but we'll see. But that's it for now. I just wanted to get these on a haul for you guys so I can get them away, get them into my store, and hopefully get cracking on that partying out video that I've talked about for a little while now. So that's it for now. If you are not a subscriber, do remember to hit the subscribe button and hit the like button if you enjoy the videos, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye for now.